Today we're going to be talking about how to attract enough of the right customers. Jim Collins, an author, says that technology is important. You can't remain a laggard and hope to be great, but technology by itself is never a primary cause of either greatness or decline.
Very nice.
Yeah.
We love Jim Collins.
Yeah. Industry Canada says that 15% of businesses fail in year 1, and 30% fail by year 2, and 50% fail by year 5.
Wow. Those are the odds we want to help businesses to beat because they're just unacceptable. Unacceptable. And if we can move the needle a little bit, then we've done our jobs and been successful.
And we also don't want you to just not fail. We want you to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So not just getting by.
Number one reason businesses fail is because of their inability to get enough customers. This is why we started Inspired Method, because it's completely avoidable in most cases.
Yeah.
So what are some questions people might have about how to attract enough customers?
Okay, what are some first steps to building a proven marketing engine for local businesses?
I'm going to say this again.
I know where we're going.
You need to get a Google My Business listing. You have to. You've got to do that. Fill out all your information.
Yeah.
Get it up. Optimize it for Google, which is just fill in as much information as possible.
Yeah.
And then start getting reviews. Gather reviews from your current customers, past customers, and people who know and you do business with on a regular basis. They can be suppliers, they can be subcontractors or whatnot. Do whatever you can to get as many of those Google reviews as possible. That's where you start.
Good. Why do you focus so much on Google and YouTube for marketing?
Well, number one, Google is the world's number one search engine. They are the king of the heap. So making sure that you're found on Google will up your odds of being found by your ideal customer. The number 2 search engine on the planet is YouTube. And YouTube is owned by
Google.
Right. So that's why we focus so much on Google and YouTube.
Yep. It's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So should small local businesses focus on traditional advertising?
I'm going to say no. You don't focus on your traditional marketing like print advertising, billboards, bench advertising, mailers, TV, things like that, because they're just inadequate for a small local business just starting out. They're just something that isn't getting the traction that it used to. And most of the time, those things just find themselves in the landfill or they're ignored by your customers. The other bad thing about that is there's no way to track in a real way the significance of that ad. Like how successful is it? We don't know.
Yeah. What kind of offer should businesses be promoting?
Well, the kind of offer that you need to be promoting is what we call a no-brainer. So getting in front of your ideal and likely customers with an offer that they're going to say yes to, right? Something where they look at it and go, oh, of course I'm going to get that, right? So just like the example that Seth Godin gave when we talked in another video, if you come across a drowning man in the ocean and you have a life buoy, you don't need to sell them on grabbing that thing and getting out of the water, right? So it's the same idea, creating that irresistible offer for your ideal clients.
Yeah. When can a business let off the gas when it comes to getting reviews and producing content?
Well, the exact amount of time that you should stop getting reviews and focusing on content is never. You should never, ever, ever, ever stop doing those things. 0. And that's how it is right now. I mean, in 5-10 years, it might change. It probably will.
Yeah.
But what's working now and has worked for several years is using the tools that Google has given us,
Yeah.
the Google My Business listings with the reviews, and then from there, creating continuous content and promoting yourself all the time. Marketing is an all the time task. It should be done continuously and forever for the life of your business.
Yeah, it's not a discretionary cost.
Mm-hmm.
It's a necessity.
Yeah.
So how does having a business coach such as Inspired Method help business owners stay on track with marketing?
Well, we just bring it top of mind, right? Because business owners, they get really busy in doing their jobs, doing their work, you know, managing employees, managing tasks, dealing with, you know, accounting, taxes, finances, payroll, you know, the different things, customer complaints. There's a lot of tasks that come up that business owners, you know, they get pulled away from marketing and important things and onto these sideline issues that, though important, they are not as important as advertising and marketing for your business. And we help them set up systems and processes, checklists, and how to hire and how to train the right people so they have the time flexibility to be focusing on their marketing.
What happens in your weekly marketing strategy sessions?
Our weekly strategy sessions are really focusing on doing these things. Getting more Google reviews and creating more content. At the beginning, that's what most people need: more leads. They need more leads and they need more sales. That's typically the number one problem that they have. So for the first several weeks and months, we're dealing with those two things. Getting to 40 Google reviews and creating plenty of content so that we can win on the Google search engine results page.
How long does it usually take to have a digital marketing system working to generate those consistent leads?
Well, that is kind of a loaded question, but our timeline here is a 6 to 12 month range. Okay, so some can be a little bit earlier than that, some a little bit longer, depending on the type of business and where you're at. But we like to shoot for, you know, between 6 and 12 months, you start seeing the needle move significantly and start winning those keywords and having the things in place like a great Google friendly website, no-brainer offer, and all of that.
What if a business needs immediate leads?
If they need immediate leads, then there's only a couple of things that they can do to make that happen. Number one, they have to pick up the phone and start dialing for dollars. That's mainly one of the things they have to do. The other thing is do the free thing. Get Google reviews. Get those Google reviews and then start calling, right? Sending out emails, phone calling, seeing people. If you need immediate results, immediate sales, do the first things that made you successful in the beginning. And it was, you know, getting eyeball to eyeball, knee to knee with people and selling your products and services. That's the immediate stuff.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it's humbling though to go back to that drawing board.
Yeah, for sure.
But we know it works. Like, call your database. Connect with them.
Call your warm market. Call your mom, dad, uncles, aunts, friends, cousins, neighbors, people you went to college with, and just let them know what you're doing, what you're up to. And if they're not a candidate for your services, ask them who would be a candidate for your services.
Someone might be, that's right.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks so much for joining us here today on Inspired Method Marketing YouTube channel. Subscribe, like the video, and we'll send you more content about everything to grow your business. Bye, have a great day.